Hi guys, welcome to my YouTube channel, Michelle Flawless. So today I'm going to be talking about my mum, and basically back in the day when me and my mum used to chill together, have a good time in the conservatory, and yeah, no, not that way. I'm on about, like, my mum used to paint, and my mum used to rip dolls' heads off and take them apart. Oh, for crying out loud! Each time I want a bastard do a video, cunt! Shut up! It's not an emergency, my mum's not dead. Cunt. Sorry about that. I'm a bit stressed today because I've got a spastic retard neighbour moved in next door. And he's told me to turn my music down. I'm just like, no. But I have, because he's a student and he wants to sleep, apparently. Lovely. Anyways, so yeah, my mum was a very creative person. There was days where me and my mum would get on, and then there'd be days where me and my mum just used to hate each other. Do you know what I mean? But I personally think that my mum all along has needed some kind of like mental help. And my mum never really like reached out to anyone for that. I mean, I think my mum back in the day, if she was like really stressed and shit, she could have obviously just like spoke to me. Do you know what I mean? And we could have like helped each other, but we didn't. We just used to like argue and fight most of the time over nothing. And that's quite sad. And that should never have happened. My mum used to have a hobby where she would sit in a conservatory and she would paint. She would paint some really, really good pictures. Honestly, my mum was an amazing artist. She was fantastic at drawing. She was amazing at painting. She even sold some of her fucking paintings before, bruv. Do you know what I mean? She was incredible. She really was. My mum has definitely got that artistic flair, let me tell you that. She's not my mum anymore because I don't have one, unfortunately. But when I used to know my mum, she was just an amazing person. She really was. I won't talk about my dad because I'm over him. The only person I'm talking about in this video is my mum, because I think that's the only person that matters to me in my life at the moment. If she is watching, I just want to say, Mum, you're the one that decided to disown me. You're the one that decided to throw me under a fucking bus for no reason. Because you couldn't deal with my behaviour, apparently, and the drug taking. Yeah, well, kind of got myself to blame for that, haven't I? I have, yeah. But at the end of the day, I didn't expect my mum to call me up the way she did and was like, you want fuck all else to do with you. Do you know what I mean? I should have just given her a load of tirade abuse, really, shouldn't I? Just said, you're a horrible fat fucking cow, I hope you die, or something like that, but I didn't. I just took it. Do you know what I mean? But it didn't really bother me when my parents disowned me, because I know they aren't my real parents anyway. And I know that's not the way to look at it, but because when I was younger, my mum and dad were always hell-bent of trying to push me aside and get rid of me anyway, it kind of come to that point, didn't it, one day when my parents had had enough. I remember my mum saying to me when I was younger, she was like, Matthew, she's like, when you're old enough, she was like, you will fuck off. She was like, you will pack your shit and you will leave. She said, and she said, we won't be your responsibility anymore. How do you think that made me feel as their only child? Do you know what I mean? I think the biggest kick in the teeth, what my mum did to me, is that one day she brought me downstairs and she said, Matthew, back then I was called Matthew and Michelle now, but she was like, Matthew, I was like, yeah. She was like, we need to show you something. And I was like, okay. She was like, this is what your birth mother left you. Just take that in for a second. It was a folder containing my birth certificate. All of my stuff inside that folder was to do with me when I was adopted, down to where my real birth mum basically gave me up for adoption to Diane and Philip Wayne. And my mum showed me that when I was old enough to understand what it was, when I was 18 or 19. But that really hurt me. And I don't think any parent out there that's watching this video should ever, ever do that to their child. Honestly, ever. That really hurt me so much. Because deep down I knew I had a birth mum somewhere. But then obviously my mum just reaffirmed it a bit more. Do you know what I mean? My legal... Oh, how'd you say it? Sorry, guys. I've got learning disabilities, so sometimes I do kind of trip up, and I'm on this fucking sertraline at the moment that keeps knocking me in and out of consciousness now and again, so I'm like, do apologise. Yeah, it took me sertraline today. I can really fucking feel it, do you know what I mean? I can feel it in my fucking bones, I can feel it in my blood bar. It fucking slows me down like anything. I ain't done a washing up for a month, it's still sat in the kitchen. Can't be asked. I'm just like, I'll leave the washing up. I might die today, so I'll just leave the washing up. Yeah. Slows you down so much, sertraline. You don't realise it, but it actually does. It slows you down. Where was I? But yeah, my mum showed me these adoption papers in my face. And she was like, Matthew, she was like, that's what your birth mum has left behind. She's like, she's out there somewhere. She was like, it's up to you if you wish to go and find her or not. And I was thinking, lovely. Do you know what I mean? Lovely. Like, I really want to go out and find, excuse me a minute, my... Pardon please! And I'm not going to keep quiet, because I've got a new neighbour. If I want to make some fucking retarded sounds, and I want to be fucking funny like I normally am, I am. I'm not going to stop that. Do you know what I mean? My neighbour's quite fit, by the way. Fucking hell, bruv. Oh, 2 fit students have moved in next door. Fucking hell. I'm letting face fuck me all night. I would. It's so fucking fit, honestly. Play your cards right, Michelle, and keep the music down. You might be your boyfriend. Who knows? You might. We'll see. We'll see. Now, I wouldn't normally, but because he's really, really fit and because I actually like him, like, I've decided, you know what? For once, just do what someone tells you to do. So I have. I turn the music off. So I thought, okay, here's Michelle's chance. She might be in with a lucky winner. Anyways, yeah, and I had a boyfriend for 7 years, and I'm currently looking for a boyfriend. So if anybody out there likes my videos, likes me, likes my content, and you'd like to be my future husband, let me know in the comments. Do you know what I mean? We ain't got to be a scrub. I don't want no scrub. I ran out of lipstick. Should we put some fucking highlighter on my lips? I think we should. Just to piss off Trump a bit more. Might as well. Oh, my mixed race neighbour's looking at me again. Do you like it, darling? I doodle absolute sex and fab. I do. Michelle is one of the many, my darlings. She really is. Oh, it looks lovely. You can see my lips from space. Oh. Why ain't you got a boyfriend yet, Michelle? Oh, because men are scared of me. I know, they are. I had this absolute retard fucking pufter in Starbucks yesterday. Oh my God, he pissed me off. Slightly off topic, I do apologise, my darlings. But I was there drinking me chocolate milkshake, as you do. And he was behind. And he kept looking at me like, and because I didn't want to look at him, I got up. This is what I do because I don't like looking at puffs. So I literally got up off the table and I literally sat on the other chair facing away from him. He didn't like it. I was like, I don't want to fucking look at you. He had the audacity to stand up and go. I was like, yeah, do that to me again. I'll fucking, you all over the fucking place, mate. Do you know what I mean? Lovely. Just be careful when you go to Starbucks because it's fucking run by batty boys now. There's 2 batty boys behind the counter. Lovely. Serving eggs, serving sandwiches, serving hot chocolates. What were they doing the night before? Oh yeah, getting face fucked by a guy off Grindr. Lovely. But it's fine to put their hands all over the sausage rolls and all in the cutlery and all in the hot chocolate that they serve you, isn't it? Never again. I think I'll go in when the puffs are off. Puff go the way all. Anyways, right. So I'm going to go back to Planet Earth now. We're going to go back to my mum and adoption papers. So, like a Jeffree Star, back to Planet Earth. Basically, the adoption papers really did hit me hard because my mum showed me these adoption papers and yeah, I didn't want to see those. And I actually cried afterwards. My mum was like, you might get a bit upset seeing this. I was like, okay. But she was like, we're going to show you anyway. So she did. And that just really upset me, guys, honestly. That did upset me so much. I didn't need to see that from a young age. I knew back then that my mum and my dad were legally abiding by... Oh, I can't fucking talk. They were my legal guardians, basically. But yeah, my mum threw me under the bus and was like, there you go. There's your real mum. She's out there somewhere. See you later. And that really hurt. You know what I mean? So yeah, back to my mum. So yeah, she was a creative person. Me and my mum used to sit down in the conservatory and she would listen to the Carpenters. And it goes a bit like this. When I was young, I'd listen to the radio, waiting for my favorite songs. When they played, I'd sing along. It made me smile. This was such happy times and not so long ago. Now I've wondered where they've gone. But they're back again, just like the long lost friend. All the songs I love so well. Every sha-la-la, every whoa still shines. Every shing-a-ling-a-ling, now they're starting to sing so fine. When it gets to the part where he's breaking my heart, it can really make me cry, just like before. It's yesterday once more. It's yesterday once more. It's yesterday once more. So yeah, I used to love that song. My mum, when I was little, it was like magical for me because my mum would play the most lush music ever. It was the Carpenters, then it was Enya. And honestly, my mum made me feel calm. My mum could bring me back down to planet Earth. And it was just really good. I listened to Enya so much. I love Enya, honestly. It emanates from my hallway. I've got in-ceiling speakers throughout my hallway. It sounds lovely. Oh, and the sea, All on the beat, there'll be. I got myself a new tablet the other day. Where is it? Here it is. Oh, it is. I still haven't figured out how to use it yet. But yeah. So, yeah, my mum used to listen to some really cool music. Honestly, it was amazing. Like, my mum was a very pretty person. She was. The clothes my mum used to wear, how my mum's perfume used to smell. Oh, honestly, God, my mum's perfume was lovely, honestly. I mean, when I used to hug my mum, it just used to emanate off her. She's a very clean, tidy person. My mum has always been very house proud. So am I. I live in a shithole at the moment, but it is what it is. Do you know what I mean? Can't moan. Better than being on the streets. I mean, it's not a shithole. It's just a 1960s old building. Do you know what I mean? I'd rather be in a new build. So I'll be looking for a new build soon because I don't want to be here any longer, for much longer, because it's nice, it's quiet, it's student accommodation, but it's just fucking 1916s, do you know what I mean? I want to be up to date and I want to be up to date, do you know what I mean? I feel like I've gone back in time. My kitchen's falling apart. They won't repair anything here. The doors are falling off. Do you know what I mean? It's just shit. But yeah, my mum, when I was little, she took me swimming. We went to the Marina Centre in Great Yarmouth and she put me in armbands. And my mum threw me in the swimming pool and she taught me how to swim. But when I was little, I'll be honest with you, I've never really learned like how to swim properly. I mean, when I swim, I'll show you what I do. So when I swim, I don't like go like that like you should. I'm like a doggy paddle. I go like that. Do you know what I mean? A doggy paddle, I'm like that. Because I can't fucking swim properly. So yeah, also my mum, she used to sit in the conservatory and she used to do a lot of knitting and a lot of sewing. I would sit down with my mum after I came home from school and she'd have the radio on, BBC Radio 1. That's the one I remembered. She used to have the conservatory doors open. It was lovely. I mean, I still wish I lived at home and away because I just miss that. Do you know what I mean? My mum would iron my clothes immaculately. My bedroom was always clean and tidy. The house was beautiful. Do you know what I mean? My mum would hoover every day. No wonder the fucking hoovers broke. But mind you, my spastic dad kept fucking... When my dad used to hoover, right, he didn't used to hoover properly. He just used to fucking keep deliberately, like, had no respect for, like... I don't think my mum's money or his money, because when he just used to buy the hoovers, he just used to fucking whack them into the wall, do you know what I mean? And no wonder they broke into pieces and broke, do you know what I mean? They're probably on the 200th fucking vacuum cleaner by now. Just got having a bit of respect for it, Wayne, when you're hoovering in your house, you fucking fat cunt. Yeah, so, hopefully he hasn't died by now, because the last time I left home he was having liver and lung problems and all of that. Oh, never mind. Karma's a bitch, isn't it? Catches up with you in the end, Philip Wayne. It sure does. Yeah, my mum's house was pristine. It was lovely. Especially my mum's dining room. My mum's dining room was just fucking lush, bruv. Do you know what I mean? My mum used to take a lot of pride and joy in her dining room. That was my mum's best room. And then when my nanny came to live with my parents, oh my God, all health broke fucking loose, literally. Like my nanny like was in my mum's best room, which was the dining room. Now, when I say a dining room, I mean a proper fucking dining room. We're on about £2,000 worth of soak. Oh, can't I fucking talk? Solid oak, dark mahogany table with chairs. My mum had this big huge dresser. It was like a great big hooch dresser with the most beautifulest plates, cutlery, knife and forks that you would ever see in your life. My mum's ottoman, literally, what do you call it? No, sorry. Well, my mum had an ottoman, but also she had a display cabinet. And in this display cabinet, she show off her really expensive, like proper saucers, plates. It was just beautiful. Honestly, my mum was just one in a million. Unfortunately, I'll never see her or speak to her again because she made it quite clear what she thought of me. But yeah, without getting upset, sorry, that hurts. That really does hurt to think that my mum would just throw me under the bus the way that she did. The drugs did it. I'm not going to lie. Any parent watching this, if their children does drugs and then they hear their son come call them up one day from resus saying, "Mum, I'm dying." I don't think it's the fact that my mum wanted to disown me, but like my dad said, she couldn't cope. Do you know what I mean? My dad said she could not cope. She could not cope, and it was put my mum under too much stress. Then my mum actually got ill. My mum started going funny, and then she had to be put on medication. She's fine now. As soon as I was out of the picture and they didn't have to worry about me, they have to worry about my farts instead. But yeah, I do miss home. Not gonna lie. I don't miss it that the fact everything was done for me, but I do miss home. My mum would allow me to have free roam in the house. My mum gave me a house key so I could come and go as I please. If, I don't know, my parents were ever to apologise to me one day and say, "Look, Matthew, you can come live back home with us," I would. I'm not going to lie. But I think my dad would be in shock because I've got, I am now up to 1,000 door closers. I'm up to 1,000 door closers, everybody. I really am. Where's my latest ones? Got these off Gumtree last week. That's a Britain one, that is. That's a Britain 1004. So I'm up to 1,000 door closers now. Oh, and I got another shiny Britain one. I ordered another Britain shiny one from eBay. That came the week after, whereas here it is. So my mum and dad want to look after me. They're going to have to... Bear in mind, I've got 2,000 door closers. I'm sure my mum would love one on her kitchen door. She would. It'd be good to keep the door shut for once. And one on the front door. That one definitely would look lovely on my mum's dining room door because everything's like brass and black in there. And it's easy as well. You can open this door closer with one finger. Do you know what I mean? Pull that like that with one finger. Opens with ease. You know what I mean? You know what I mean, bruv? So yeah. Cost me an absolute fortune. £48 and £58 the other one was. Oh well, skint now. Never mind. Anyways, yeah, my mum used to have this display cabinet and it was lights like this, right? And I bought these a few weeks ago off eBay as well because when I've sorted out my door closer collection one day and I move into my proper house, I'm going to have a door closer exhibition room where I have all my door closers on display because I've got so fucking many. And I could just like put these on the wall like that or put all my door closers into like a fucking museum. No, not really. These are like museum lights, but I like them because you can charge them via USB and you turn it on like that. Look at that. Isn't that cool? And you can like, they're magnetized as well, so you could stick it to a fridge or however you want to put them up. But yeah, I love it. I really do. These were originally on a metal frame and they're just clamped to the metal frame. But yeah, they're so cool. Really are. And they're very bright as well. A little bit like, tiny little bit ambery. Do you know what I mean? A bit ambery, thanks. Speaking to my iPhone 15. Can you see me clearly? Good. Oh, shut up! Good. I absolutely love doing that. Oh, Matty Lucas, my best mate ages ago. We just used to sit in his room and we used to get so high together and have a right laugh. We used to shout out the window. He used to go, "Jenna!" No, he tried to do it, right? Hang on. Sorry. He used to do it, right? It's a wet one. There's a wet one! That was an Alpha Bear one. Alpha Bear, Alpha Bar. I don't even know what you fucking call the trans piece of shit. But Alpha Bar, that's the one. The one that's got fucking scabies. I could never have scabies, but I bath every fucking day. I bath 4 times a day, I do. Do you know what I mean? I could never smell. I could be 70 years old and I would never smell. I would never have smell. I would never smell. I've never had scabies. Fuck that shit. Fuck that. That is just disgusting to another level, isn't it? It really is. Oh, why am I so ugly? I just don't know why. You just are. I know I am. So fucking ugly. I really am. But as soon as I get my Botox injections, look at these £2 million cheeks. They're going to look lovely, aren't they? They are. I watched this gay guy in the documentary the other night, and he's a feminine dude like myself. I'm a man, but a bit like Jeffree Star, I just embrace my femininity. I'm just me at the end of the day. Why should I hide it? Do you know what I mean? My voice, what you hear, is what I'm born with naturally, unfortunately, but I like it. And so do a lot of straight men. Had a few of those in my time. Anyways, let's just spray some deodorant on me. Might get lucky today, might get laid, who knows. Oh, I smell like a fucking sex on a desert paradise island, I really do. And then I add some of that to throw into the mix as well, my darlings. Oh my God, that smells so good. I walked past this woman the other day in the street and she turned around and went, "Darling." I was like, "Yeah." She was like, "You smell fucking amazing." I was like, "Oh, thank you." She's like, "What is it you're wearing?" And I made her laugh. I said, "Fruit Twist." But yeah, nearly finished the video, my darlings. But yeah, my mum turned a bit psychotic and crazy in the end. She chopped fucking dolls' heads off and had this room. I did say this in a previous video, so I'll cut this bit short. But my mum turned a bit psychotic in the end. Yeah, she did. She's never really truly been happy with her husband, unless they're having sex. I heard that through the wall when I was fucking younger. Oh, Philip! Yeah, went that right down, Wayne. Hope that embarrassed you. I had to hear that when I was 12 years old. I did. I heard that through the wall. I know, I was up against the wall listening. I was like, oh, they're at it again. You could just hear it. The bed was going... Hang on. The bed was... Oh, we'll do a better one. Ready? Pretend I'm dying, Wayne. Oh shit, my fucking leg's coming off me fucking sofa. What's going on? Hang on a minute. What's going on with this? Oh, it's alright, it's fine. How's that fucking happened, bruv? Excuse me, guys, that's so strange. Hang on a moment. I fixed this sofa and now the fucking legs come off it. How the fuck has that done that, bruv? That was all fine once. Fucking thing. The demons broke my fucking sofa now. Can't have anything without it breaking. Anyways, yeah, my mum was like, And then I could hear my dad, he was, uh, uh. Yeah, like you really want to hear that, didn't you? When you're 12 years old, coming through your bedroom wall. Then my dad used to walk in all of a fluster. And he'd be like, you right, Matthew? You right? You on your game? Yeah. Used to come in bright red-faced. Why would you do that halfway through sex? Come in and ask your son if he's alright after you've had sex. Yeah. The shit my parents put me through when I was younger. I haven't told you this yet, but I will now. So my parents used to call me through to the bathroom when I was a child. Yeah, they should be locked up, but they're not, unfortunately. My dad would kneel naked in the bath, and I'd see his big cock. That's probably what turned me gay. Yeah. It was, unfortunately. I was always used to my dad's big cock out in front of me, including when he used to make me go for a piss down the toilet with him. He used to call it crossing swords. Wasn't that right, Philip Wayne? To get me to, instead of being potty trained, I was trained that way, where I would stand near my dad when I was 9 or, was it 9? 8 or 9 years old, that's it. Yeah. And my dad used to call it crossing swords. Yeah. Let me actually think really carefully if my dick actually touched his when I was younger. When we stood there. Let me think. Oh my God, it did. Yeah. I remember my dad waggling his big penis about. My dad's dick was fucking humongous, bruv. Do you know what I mean? It was like that. And it was that fucking long. Unfortunately, Philip Wayne, my ex-boyfriend Simon Parsons was bigger than yours. So yeah, you're out of luck there. But it's fucking huge, my ex-boyfriend's cock. I miss that. I still try and speak to him now and again. I'm like, Simon, come down to Scotland, I want your cock. But yeah, no. I stood near the toilet with my dad when I was younger. Like, he pissed one way, I pissed the other, and I was sort of, yeah. Did that for a while, didn't you, Philip Wayne? You did, yeah. Have you still got windows? Oh, I'm surprised. Really am surprised. And then my mum used to call me in when she was naked. When I write down, Wayne, when you were naked in the bath, you used to cover your vagina with the fucking towel. Sorry, guys, it's a bit traumatic, this part here, but that's what my parents did to me when I was younger, yes. So been through a lot, and then I bashed my head. My dad had an argument with me when I was a child, and I fell over and he cut my head open on a table. I had to have stitches all in the back of my head. It's gone now, you can't see him now. But I had all stitches in the back of my head. Yeah. Still got a scar there, but it's gone now. It was like a little tiny scar at the side of my face where the stitch was, do you know what I mean? But yeah. Oh, a few last things. So my mum used to do a lot of sewing. She did. My mum was good at sewing, with a sewing machine in the conservatory. She used to do lots of sewing, and yeah, it was fucking fantastic. It was amazing. It was really good. My mum used to cook the world's most amazing food. Out of my nanny's cooking and my mum's cooking, it was the best. I'm going to be honest with you. My nanny's cooking, oh my fucking God, bruv. My nanny, bless her heart, she's probably dead now. But she knew how to cook. You know what I mean? Jesus Christ. Like, my nanny, bless her heart. Nanny Joyce, we used to call her. She started losing a marble. She lived with my mum and dad for a bit. And then I got her put into a care home because of the way my parents treated her. But yeah, my nanny started going a bit senile. Stood in front of my mum and dad too much. That pissed them off. Do you know what I mean? So yeah, thanks for watching, guys. And that was a little bit about my mum. What me and my mum used to do when I was younger. And yeah, just more information on my parents, basically, and how they treated me when I was a kid. Lovely, isn't it? Not. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe to my channel, Michelle Flawless. I upload videos daily. I shall see you in the next one. Hi, Giovanni, my darling.